If you live in New Zealand and you're white and you need surgery, according to the new law, you go at the end of the line after everybody else because you don't deserve a surgery. Seriously. New Zealand is generally looked at as one of the most beautiful places on earth. And they now have a new medical policy that when they schedule surgeries here in Auckland, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. If you need surgery in Auckland, New Zealand, and you're white, you go to the end of the line. Their health department has said that Maori, who are native peoples of New Zealand, and Pacific Islanders get first priority for surgery. Everybody else is at the back of the line. So the healthcare agency there, Watu Ora, Health New Zealand, says that there are numerous regional health boards that are setting factors as to who goes first. Where do you live? How much money do you make? What's your ethnicity? And the scoring favors Maori and Pacific Islander people so that those people get surgery first and everybody else waits. And if there's not enough surgeons, then you don't get surgery in New Zealand. This is astoundingly racist to the point of absurdity. The world is looking at New Zealand going, what is your excuse for this? And according to the New Zealand government in Auckland, it's to make up for the fact that some of these people had to wait on the list too long in the old days. So they're going to make up for it. It's reverse.
Sounds like reverse of affirmative action. Because they did affirmative action supposedly to help black people of color. And now they're saying, well, black people suffered in the past because they had to wait in line. What about all the white people that had to wait in line too, Barry?
There's so much public outcry that the word is that it's going to end. And I hope it ends soon. And I hope the prejudice stops. And I hope they go back to treating the person that's first in line with the most acute problem, black, white, Maori, Pacific,
right. Exactly.
Whatever. Don't you think?
Exactly. That's the way it should be. And my question, I don't know if you heard me ask, what about all the white people that had to wait in line a long time too, along with the black people?
Yeah.
Are we excusing them? Because it's hard for me to believe that only black people or
people of color
had to wait in line for a long time. I mean, it's hard for me to believe that. There had to be somebody else, somebody white or somebody Asian, somebody from another country that had to wait a long time too. I mean, so maybe they do. Maybe they need to say, okay, this month black people get to the front of the line, and next month white people get to go. I mean, it's stupid. I remember I went through when I was living in California. I was working at a job, and they would have us go through these training, to learn how to do CPR in case of emergency, because we earthquake country, right? And for various reasons. And they said one of the first things that you do, and this was something that you had to do on a test that we were taking, that you would have to assess the most severe to the less severe. If someone has like a broken arm and someone's over here and they're bleeding out and they're unconscious, well, you kind of you need to attend to that person before the person with the broken arm. Then get to that person, because they're just standing there looking, my arm. They need help right now. But that has since changed, because now they're trying to tell you that because I sat in line for all this time. It's almost like voting. Here in the United States of America, they try to tell everybody that, oh my goodness, black people had to wait in line to vote, so it must be voter suppression, when it's not. Because every time I've gone to vote, ever since the age of 18, I remember standing in line with both black, white, Hispanic, brown, yellow, purple, green, yellow people.
People of color.
We all stood in line. No one was complaining. It's only those on the left